Hey, I'm back. 0-0. But that's uh sorry I didn't realize I had lost signal. Don't know where I got left off at. But I figured I would hop back on because you guys were pretty pumped on reading what was going on. Hello, hello. Somebody's here. I feel like I lost connection from where we were just 15 minutes ago. Wow, that's quick. What happened? Hey, you're back. Charlotte sent us. Yes, Mac Delessa. What happened was apparently I lost. Yeah, I froze. I lost signal. I am now off my phone instead of depending upon the Wi-Fi out here. Uh, my phone is probably a little bit better to hold my internet so that we can sit here and chat or whatever. Yes, Flinducci. Yeah, we are back. Uh, Trish McClure, no worries. We can start over. Trish, yes, thank you for being here again. Video is blurry. It's probably because there is, uh, well, let me try to wipe the camera down real quick. The camera, that piece. If I have, I do have something. Hold on one sec. Got to dig it out. Now, everything in my console is, it's always been bad. It's always been bad. It's always been bad, but now it's check out my big rig buddy here. This is Rick.
Hey, dude, I wanted to let you know I'm heading out.
You leaving?
Right now.
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, let me get out and hey guys.
No, I don't want to stop you from what you're doing.
No. They're gonna wait. No, dude. Come on, get out.
Move up.
Yeah, you gotta get out. I'm gonna go tell my friend Rick. He's headed out. He's headed back home. I want to go tell him hi. Actually, maybe I'll have him come back here so that you guys can see. We became friends just being out here. Real cool guy. I appreciate him. Unfortunately, he's from Wisconsin, and he's a Green Bay Packers fan. But hey, everybody's got their own faults, right? Brother.
Yeah. You just remember every time you go into an outhouse, I might be lurking.
This is my friend Rick. We became friends. We were out here one day. We crossed paths, and like I said, it's all love out here. People, everybody loves being here.
Yep.
We're having a good time.
So did you just get this thing up and running, and everybody get
5 days ago?
Good.
And
cool.
I'm close to 1,000 subscribers now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good for you.
They're blowing me up. As you can see now, 13, 14. I had 115 watching a few minutes ago, and then I lost signal.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I went ahead and went to the restroom.
Yeah.
When you tooted the horn at me.
So how do I find you now? What's your
Frankie Bobby.
Frankie Bobby. Okay.
With the IE.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
With the IE.
Right. Gotcha.
Frankie IE, Bobby IE. Yeah.
If I have to, I'll look over here.
No dash, just Frankie Bobby.
Okay. All right, sounds good.
Hey, here, check this out, guys. This is the back of his truck. This is what I've been traveling behind, going to DC every day when we travel around the loop. And if you look right underneath the, right there, watch, check that out.
See, I'm taking you with me to Wisconsin.
So I'm hoping you guys can see that. Frankie Bobby, FB, thanks, DC for Life, Texas. That's right, guys. And here, let's go ahead. This is our message. Stop abusing the Emergency Powers Act. That's why we're here. And here, this is the other side. We are united. Voice for freedom. That's why we're here. We're the voice. Though mine is a little bit low right now. We are the voice. So I wanted to show you guys. And this is his rig, all in all. So yeah, you can imagine driving down the highway and seeing this thing. And yeah, so this is what we're here with, guys.
All right, brother.
These guys are incredible, man. Rick, it was very nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
You coming back?
I'll be back. I took my fifth wheel off to put this box on. So
Did I tell you I got my job?
Did you?
I did get the job. I go to work Tuesday's
Your
my
previous
first day.
job or new one?
No, a new one.
Okay.
In my specialty,
Oh,
HVAC
Praise
industry.
God. Good for you.
Yes. My interview, I aced it. He hired me on the spot. He asked me 2 questions. I aced it.
Nice.
He hired me on the
Nice.
spot.
So you didn't wear your Dallas Cowboy shit, did you?
Well, I had on my cowboy boots and my belt, damn it.
No, but you didn't. Yeah, that's okay. You could look like a cowboy just when you wear that blue.
No.
What's the other color? Blue and
Blue and
gray or-
silver, buddy. Blue and silver.
I think it's gray.
Blue and silver. But yeah, so I start Tuesday. So I'll be here Friday, Saturday, Sunday night.
Okay.
Head back,
Good
go
for
to work
you.
Monday through
Good for
Friday,
you.
and I'll be back over here.
Praise God, man.
I
That is
know,
good
right?
news.
I know,
I'm
isn't
glad
it
you.
dope?
I'm glad you shared that with me.
Yeah,
Glad to hear it.
that's why I said I wanted to talk to you.
All right.
I saw you yesterday, but you had already beelined back towards your truck when you were parked on the far end.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I could go try to catch him right now, but these guys, they were chatting on the other channel that they wanted me to get online, so I had to come back and get online instead of trying to chase you down.
All right.
And
Oh, that's cool.
And yesterday was kind of nasty.
Oh,
With
yeah.
that snow coming in,
Yeah.
blowing in and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But-
have
All
a
right.
safe
So
trip.
I'm out of here.
Have a safe trip.
All right,
Have
man.
a safe trip. You're
You
going back
too.
to Wisconsin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
be
gonna,
safe.
like I said, I'm gonna go. I got to get my fifth wheel put back on here, get my trailer, and then I'll be back out here.
You
it'll
bring
be
your
a few
trailer?
weeks. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It'll be a few weeks.
That's fine.
So-
We'll be here.
All right, man.
We'll be here.
Take it
Take
easy.
care. Yes,
Good luck
sir.
with your YouTube.
Thank you. Oh. Hey guys. Hey guys. Yeah, Rick and I, we made friends. Like I said, I normally try to stay at the front of the convoy when we're convoying, and he's usually the guy in the back of the lead of the pack. So there's usually 4, 6, 8 different. Thank you, Stephanie Moore. There's usually 4, 6, or 8 bobtails in the front, and I'm usually anywhere between 1 and 12 cars behind the last truck, last big rig bobtail. And a lot of times I get back up to the front. Frank, your last YouTube, 1.1 thousand views. Wowzers. Thank you, Tara G. I didn't pay attention when it shut down. I just tried to come back as quickly as I could. Charlotte ain't live. She's probably running in and out of signal areas. She is in territory. It's pretty much out in the open. I would assume not a lot of cell towers around. So she's probably getting signal in and out. And it's, for those that don't know, if you're doing a live stream, you have to go through a few steps to achieve to be here where I'm at right now. So it's probably more difficult for her to try to get her live stream restarted, driving down the road, being the only person in the vehicle. Like I said, there's a few steps you have to go through. So maybe she's just waiting for a good area for good signal, and maybe she'll fire it back up, and that way you guys will know where she's at. Not much between Harrisonburg and Scranton. You got that right. And that is the area. I-81. She's traveling north on to northern New York. Charlotte said she would not be live streaming all the time going back. Yes, she did say she was going to share a live stream with everybody, but I heard her also say that if it breaks up or it goes bad, she probably won't start it back up until she knows she's in a good area to start live streaming again. She did say she wanted to try to live stream going through the border. What is that, a Black Mountain? No, Tanya, this is a Oil de Monterrey Excalibur. Comes in a tin. And I've probably been smoking those longer than I should. Here, are you the only channel I've ever seen that maintains more likes than people watching? Love it. Actually, I got less likes than I have people watching right now. Only by 3, though. 37 and 36. Well, it was 39 and 36, but now it's 37, 36. Yes, Excalibur. Oil de Monterrey. Yeah, they're 20 cigarrillos cigars is what it says. So they're cigarette type cigars. And yeah, unfortunately, like I said, I've probably been smoking these longer than I should. Hey, we're all going to die of something, right? Yep, she wanted to enjoy some tunes for a while too. I can only imagine, guys, because last night, yeah, you're back. Yes, I am, Shelly. Because last night I sat here in the middle of the parking lot, basically right now, just a little bit farther down the way there, and I cranked the jams. I mean, I had them blaring because it hasn't. YouTube doesn't like smoking live. Seriously, for real? Well, if that be the case, but yet they can advertise. Well, I guess they don't advertise cigarettes anymore. I know when I was growing up, they advertised cigarettes were good for your health. But anyway, so I'll put it down. I have no problem with that. I just figured I'd go ahead and strike one up because I was sitting here. But yeah, so okay, now I'm back up to more likes than watching. YouTube. Okay, have you spoke to Brian? He's still there. Brian, you mean Brian Brazzi? Yeah, I spoke to him this morning. That's why the announcement was made this morning about Char leaving, because I went to him to make him aware. It's funny, I always tell you how God works in my life. It's funny because I'm over there standing behind the trailer looking for Brian, wondering where he's at. That way I can get to him before he gets on stage and hopefully before Charlotte arrived here. And so I'm standing there at the end of the trailer and I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm just making, turning around, just people watching, I guess you could say, looking for Brian because I specifically wanted to speak to him and let him know about Charlotte leaving. And wow, okay, really up to 800 now. Thank you guys. So it looks like 186 more, and I can probably live stream on my phone. If we hit 186 more today, I will live stream on my phone. I'll at least walk around the whole area and probably start live streaming from the phone from now on. Maybe if I'm sitting in my truck, go ahead and fire up the laptop. That way I can read things a little bit easier. But yeah, but thank you so much. But nevertheless, uh, so I'm about ready to walk away because I'm kind of frustrated because nobody's around and it's like 9:01 and still no Brian, still haven't seen anybody that I need to see to try to get the announcement out about Charlotte. And so I'm about ready to walk out from behind the trailer because they have a ticker tape there and I was going to walk through the tape. And just as I raised it up, a vehicle pulls up 20 feet away. A vehicle pulls up in front of me and out steps Brian. Brian steps out in front of me. So I immediately went to him and I said, look, because he's always moving, he's always busy, he's got to move. And you put out an APB. Well, I'm back. Call it off. All points bulletin. Stand down. But yeah, so Brian's standing right there in front of me. So I walked up to him and I told him what was going on. And he said, yeah, he'd put a message out, no problem. So that's why he announced Charlotte was leaving. Because I had brought it to his attention. Apparently, he wasn't aware. I think Charlotte had the intent of coming out here and making people aware at the last minute. That way, she wasn't kind of held back by too many people trying to tell her bye. But I went ahead and had it announced out in the open. And so, yeah, when she got here, everybody was running to her, telling her bye. And even up to the moment that she pulled out of here, people were running behind her and telling her bye. Guys were driving up in different vehicles saying, hey, just wanted to give you a shout out, say we'll see you later, thanks for coming out, and things like that. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Notifications ain't getting sent out. Oh, when I come back online, it's probably because my channel is still so small. And I don't mean small, I just mean that it's smaller than some. I've received a lot of, you should know who I'm talking about. Hey, Michael, I did open up my Cash App, and thank you so much. Much appreciated. Uh, more than generous, but I appreciate it. I'll not forget you, Michael. Not meaning I'll forget any of you guys, but Michael, Michael is the gentleman that reached out to me last night to make sure that Charlotte was going to be headed back home safely. That's why I already had the intentions of checking her car out, checking all the fluids and everything. She says, "Oh, the oil's fine. Oh, this is fine. Oh, that's fine." But yet, I added a quart of oil. I had to put air in her tires, and I checked her brakes, which her brakes are not that good. They should be able to last her getting there. And I added windshield wiper fluid. That way, she would have windshield washer fluid in her car driving down the road. Because when you run into snow and you start getting all that uh, splash up on the windshield, you have to wash it off in order to be able to see clearly. So I made sure that she was stocked up, or not stocked up, but full, completely full. I put the out of the gallon, there's probably this much left in the bottom of the bottle. I added it to my truck because I use mine in my truck all the time. But they fill it up for me when I take it in and have the oil changed because I normally go to the dealership to do those things. At least I did whenever I had a job. Now that I have a job again, of course that will be the way everything works. Yes, smoke weirdos. Jeez. Thank you, Tara. Uh, Schmeck, yes, I feel the same way. Not that it will be different, but it definitely won't be the same. Uh, so yeah, no rumors, please, especially not about other streamers who aren't here to defend themselves. Gary's a good guy. Gary, you know my motto. Uh, please, please acknowledge. I don't want Gary going away. Hey, listen, guys. Gary wants to be a mod. Just so that y'all know, if he said something indifferent, Java, thank you for pointing it out to him. Uh, but yeah, Gary wants to be a mod. I don't know. He's said a couple of nice things about me in the past on my channel. I've noticed him on Zot's channel where he's said something to me a couple of times over there as well, and I appreciate the guy. So Gary, if they're saying that something's being said, just remember no negativity. Negativity being anything that you can possibly think would be negative would be like bashing somebody else, and that somebody else not being able to be here to defend themselves. To me, that's negative. I don't want the negativity here. Okay, okay, okay. All right, cool, cool. I just, again, everybody that hears me, so that you guys know, because my mod will block you, and I don't want anybody blocked. I want everybody to get along. I want everybody to say things that are nice. Uh, and yes, Frankie does not need the negativity. Are you going to be able to sleep tonight? Yes, I will. I'll sleep very well. I slept very well last night. As a matter of fact, it was very warm until I woke up at approximately 6 o'clock. I went to bed after I turned off the music. I guess it was around 12:30. Uh, Jumped in the back seat, laid down, pulled the covers over my body, uh, right up to my chin, and fell asleep. Is his audio skipping or just me? It could be. My signal seems to be okay. Somebody mentioned a minute ago that I'm the only one that has more likes than viewers. Right now, I'm at 78 likes and I have 50 viewers. That's just insane. Are you an HVAC tech? I know the ins and outs of all of HVAC. I've done turnkey. I've done service at the medical center when I was working in Houston. Uh, I was considered a maintenance contractor to them, so I always got contracts replacing bearings, doing whatever, replacing fan wheels. Yeah, I pretty much know the whole spiel uh, after 30 years of experience. So yeah, I mean, you could say I'm an HVAC tech, but it's not what I like to do. I like to be part of the beginning. That's what I specialized in for many years. But like I said, I've done everything. I've done it all, and I love doing it. Armies will eventually invade. Yes, they are. Mods are necessary in the info war. You are correct, Ghost Dog. I have him a like on my TV info. Thank you. Thank you, Tara. Irish Our Trish McClure, we know they are not pro insist. It wouldn't be a secret if they were. Okay, you guys are talking about something else. That's fine. But yeah, so I, you can say I'm a service tech, but it's not what I want to be able to do. If I am an HVAC person, I've had all my own equipment. I got rid of all my equipment. You know, I had the recovery machine, the tanks, this B tanks for sweat and copper. I even had an oxyacetylene tanks for sweat and copper. Wire nuts at the yin yang. I can go and dig just about in any box that I own right now. And there's probably some orange and blue wire nuts somewhere in there. Uh, so yeah, I've been thermostats, the whole 9 yards. I've been through 60 or 60. I just saw 67. That's why I said that. So I've been through pretty much all of what there is to do in the HVAC industry, commercial, residential, uh, freezers, installed freezers, move truck near for better reception. That kind of makes sense. The only problem is I don't know exactly where the I'm going to roll forward so you guys are going to see me kind of close for a minute. I don't know exactly where the signal is coming from, but that's a valid point. If I could get closer to where maybe the signal is, maybe I could, it'd quit breaking up. So I'm pulling around here. See if I can get better signal. Yeah, because I've seen a couple of you guys saying that I'm breaking up or it's spotty or whatever it is that you're saying. I've seen a couple of your comments. So I'm trying to, I'll attempt to rectify that. I didn't even think about trying to move closer. The only reason why I didn't think about it is because people were telling me they couldn't even get signal over there, and here I was. My truck won't pick it up. But yeah, like I said, if you guys are going to be sponsoring me and my activism here, I'll probably go ahead and get signal back in my truck, Wi-Fi back in my truck, so that I can have Wi-Fi everywhere I go and not be concerned about how much data I have left. I mean, I'm supposed to have unlimited data, but we all know that that's not true. Unlimited is up to the point that they decide that it's no longer limited or that it's no longer unlimited, and they'll throttle you down so that it doesn't work as quickly, and you will get a lot more buffering and stuff like that out of it. I do know that much about the science. Polish definitely is not like the other streamers. I don't like. Agree 100%. Okay, you guys are talking about something else. Move truck near. I don't think it's the entrance for better service. I think it's farther back. Is everything okay right now? Well, actually, I see better streaming on. They've got like 2, 4, 6. They have like 6 dots at the bottom of the picture that I'm looking at down there. They have 6 dots down there, and it kind of shows what your signal strength is like. And I've never seen it up to 3, and I'm hitting 3s and 4s right now. So maybe the signal is much better here, though I do still have you guys. Yeah, I do still have you on my mobile hotspot. I don't want to take it off because I don't know what the other. Look, see what the Wi-Fi is looking like. Well, it's showing 2 bars. I haven't showed 2 bars in a few days. Other people might be able to see info you send over this network. I don't care who sees what I send. If I didn't want people to see what I'm doing on a network, I wouldn't be on a network. I'm not going to flip it over, guys. I'm going to go ahead and leave it where it's at for now. Did a great service for the world. Yes, they did. Move truck near. Okay, I would not have known about the convoy. Trish, actually, that was a lot of it's a lot of the same commentary we've been receiving from a lot of the people that we meet out on the streets when we get stuck in a lot of traffic. Some of us lean out and ask them, hey, they're hollering at us, hey, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Why are y'all protesting? And when we tell them why we're protesting, I say, well, that's funny. I've never heard anything about this. And it's been that way from day one. It's been that way from day one. Uh, Sorry, I had to get that off my chest. Okay. Was just agreeing with, okay. Now it looks like it's repeating some of the things. Are you going to be able to sleep tonight? Said Charlotte on her way back to Canada. I thought I would like to follow you on the weekends. Well, thank you, Grandma Barb. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing if you did. But thank you for commenting. Much appreciated. And yeah, uh, just so you know, they call me Pappy. My grandchildren do. Pappy. Pappy. Not an I because that's Pappy, but Pappy. Pappy. That's what I have my grandchildren call me. The majority of us feel the same. Tell us when you arrived. Why are you? Why you are here, and how long are you staying? I'm assuming that's to me, Miss Shar. Okay. I heard about the People's Convoy 3 days, 4 days before they got here. I started. I heard about the People's Convoy back when they were talking about meeting in Sacramento, California. Then they realized that it wasn't Sacramento they wanted to meet in, it was farther south, but the person that was farther south was farther than what Sacramento wanted to be. So, from what I'm to understand, they merged in the middle, per se, in Adelanto, California. Now, I was paying attention, but I couldn't find any more information other than they were going to be trying to leave out of Adelanto, California. So, I guess 2 days had passed because they made it all the way to Oklahoma. When was the first time I heard that they were on the road? They were in, I know it was near Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And that's where Sasnak joined up with them. Stan from Sasnak YouTube, Sasnak. That's where that's where he hooked up with them, but he had met them previously in Arizona. He was in his conversion van. He came home, picked up his truck, rode back out, went and met him in Oklahoma. His first live stream out of Oklahoma with the group in his truck was my first live stream of exactly what was going on with the convoy at the time. So that's where I started following them. Now, when I arrived, they had to come through a small town in Pennsylvania named Breezewood to come off the I-68 toll road. You had to come down the Cloverleaf, come through town, through two stoplights to get on I-70 headed south. Now, I-70 headed south and or east. So I met them there in Breezewood Friday afternoon, the day that we arrived here in Hagerstown Speedway. So I was in the convoy from Breezewood, Pennsylvania to Hagerstown. It's approximately 50 miles an hour away, like it is from here to my place right now. I stayed here with them Saturday and Sunday night, or I'm sorry, Friday and Saturday night. Went home early Sunday morning. I tell everybody early Sunday morning because I left here at like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and went home, grabbed a little bit of sleep, woke back up, got up, took a shower and everything because I was feeling nasty. Took a shower and everything, opened up Sasnak's live feed, and they were fixing to take off. He was sitting in his truck waiting for the rigs to start rolling out and the cars to start rolling out so that they can make their first loops around the Beltway. So I ran from my house up down 66, up 485, up to 270. Met them on the 270, one of the overpasses on 270. I watched them drive by for an hour and a half. I videotaped them driving by. So basically, it was a live stream, but it wasn't live streaming. It was just a video. But I watched them drive by for an hour and a half. Made one loop with them, drove back down 66, went home, came back that Friday evening. So that was on Sunday. Came back that Friday evening, stayed here till Thursday, left Thursday, came back Friday evening, till that Thursday, left Thursday, came back Friday evening, and here we are on Sunday. So I have been with them 16 out of the 21, well, actually, out of the 23 days that they have been here now. I have been here 17 of those days. So that's how long I've been a party to this. And I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I will continue to come out here and fight. I have to go home for work, but I will continue to come here and fight with these guys and travel the loop, the Beltway with them, if that be the case, and or just congregate with them here at base camp until they're ready to move. Now, when they have to move, I will be moving with them more than likely, and I will be going to wherever it is that they are going to camp out next for base camp, and I will be taking my personal travel trailer, which is what I live in right now. I bought it cash a couple of years ago, and I will be taking my camper trailer to whatever campsite area that we are going to next for base camp. And I will be parked there instead of paying the large bill that I'm paying where my trailer has been parked for the past year and a half. So, yeah, I've been around, I've been here, I've been a party to it almost, I guess you could say, from day one here in Hagerstown. I know all these names. Thank you, Susan Swift. I know, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. All these people are here. Look at you guys. You've got me all the way back to 64 people watching. I was at 115 whenever it broke, whenever I lost signal earlier, and I think 116 is my max, is my new high of people watching my live stream. And I appreciate you guys coming and listening to me, the things that I have to say. You guys are incredible. Again, shout out to Michael from North Carolina. Anybody want to give him a shout out? More than welcome. Tell him much love and lots of thanks from Frankie Bobby. I replied, okay, that's something else. Hey man, great job. Thank you. It goes to the now. Uh, yes, we know, but it doesn't make any difference. Single Charlotte is probably the biggest pull to the channel. All good, smart thinking. Okay, you guys are talking about something else. Well, that is a good question. Sino. But yeah, Sin. Sin is a mod over in Charlotte's channel. Thank you for being here, Sin. I appreciate it. Must be talking about statues. I know, right? Susan, you say I know all these names is because Charlotte forever. A lot of these names come from Charlotte's channel. Uh, Sean, Frankie, Bobby, some love. I think we've got a couple of people in here that are the OGs, right? Java Lily, Susan Smith, Susan Swift, the OGs of the Frankie Bobby Groupie Club. You guys were talking about that the other day. I just thought it was funny. Deborah Lineberger, I feel better. South Bama Mama, I keep seeing you. Here you can wear a mask if you want, but not a requirement. Well, that's awesome to hear. Yeah, that's the way I feel about it. If you don't want to wear it, you don't have to wear it. If you want to wear it, wear it. I don't care. And if you want to get the jab, get the jab. If you don't want to get the jab, don't get the jab. I don't care. I don't want it. I won't get it. Did you figure things out with Fry? I did send him an email. I haven't checked my emails back. I did send him an email. I don't know if I sent it under Gmail or if I sent it under my pseudonym here, Frankie Bobby. Somebody said we're all adults here. And is the screen okay, guys? It does. It looks okay. I'm gonna try.